Hello, everyone, and welcome to our show. I'm Mark,
And I'm Rob.
and today we're going to talk about Simone Biles winning the all-around gold and being the GOAT, and also being, I'm going to argue, the best and most dominant athlete in the world. And we're also going to talk about Katie Ledecky in this review of the Olympics from yesterday. And hey, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so and hit that notification bell when you do. So there was a little suspense yesterday. Last time, most of the time, Simone Biles is not suspense because she usually wins by 2 points, but she
Right.
was only up by a couple 100s and a couple tenths, about 2 tenths, going into the final floor, which is actually one of her specialties. The floor and the vault seems to be her two strongest, and the parallel bars is really close, third. But the reason she was in a little trouble in terms of like some suspense was because she faltered on the uneven bars, which is her weakest event. And that cost her like almost a whole point. So, because normally she wins by 2, ended up winning by 1.2, which is still a lot.
Yeah.
But if she had blown a routine, she wouldn't have won the gold medal. But she actually crushed it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She got a 15.033 or something like that. She ended
Yeah.
up beating. And the Brazilian woman always gives her a good run for her money. Unfortunately, she's a silver medalist 2 Olympics in a row. She won the all around when Simone Biles did not compete in 2022, and she was runner up last year, and she was runner up in the Olympics. She was runner up in 2020, the year before that. So she's been in her closest competition besides Simone Biles, who came in third, got a bronze. But it was fun to see her do that, Rob, after how she got the twisties and faltered out in the last Olympics.
Well, also, people were just ragging on her about how she let the team down and how they were just really just, I don't know. I couldn't believe it. The comments about what are you talking about? So, and also, so then this team really came through a lot with, a lot of things going on, not just with Biles. I mean, Lee, she had a problem with her kidney. And then one of the other gymnast, I guess she hurt herself. So they were going through a lot of stuff, but they came together at the end, and I thought it was great. It was fantastic. Biles, you could see the difference on those floor exercises, just the height she gets on her
10
spins.
feet, 10 feet, Rob.
The height. I mean, seriously, I was like, whoa.
Right. When she wins the all around normally, Rob, the difference between first place and second place is the same as the difference between 10th place and second place. And the best I found for Katie Ledecky was between second and seventh place. Mm-hmm. So that's how dominant she is. She's the most dominant athlete in the world. Katie Ledecky is a close second. Katie Ledecky, by the way, now has 8 gold medals and 13 medals overall. That's the most by any U.S. woman. And she's second to a Russian gymnast who has 9 gold medals and 17 medals overall, which she got in the 56, 60, and 64 Olympics when there was a lot less competition. Mm-hmm. Simone Biles has 6 golds and 9 medals. She has 3 apparatus finals on Saturday morning. Mm-hmm. It's going to be Saturday morning in Eastern time anyways. And if she gets all 3, she will tie that gymnast for 9. She's got to win all 3 to do that. She's never going to catch the 17 for overall because she only got 9 medals. But I'm looking forward to that on Saturday morning, Rob.
Yeah, both events were exciting. Ledecky's amazing.
But the 1500 wasn't close. And the 800 is her second best event.
Right.
And that wasn't that close in the last Olympics. We'll see. It's going to be a little closer. She's not quite as dominant in the 800, but there's a little question she's going to win the gold unless maybe she's sick or something like that. So we'll see what happens. There was one other swimming event, Rob, that garnered a lot of attention, and that's Pan Zenli. He won the 100-meter freestyle in the men's and set a world record and broke it by 0.4 of a second, which is unheard of for that distance. In addition to, Rob, they say that it's a slow pool because it's not as deep as normal. So it's kind of shocking to people. Chinese have a history of steroids and stuff like that. In fact, several of them tested positive before. Right. And Rob, so people are very suspicious of that. But since he's never tested positive for anything, and he wasn't one of the ones that did, I don't know. I'm not going to dwell on it until something comes out. But he's only 19 years old.
Well, like I said, I've lived overseas. I lived in Taiwan, and they have all these different kind of herbs and things like that that they
Oh,
take.
is that what it is?
Yeah, so those
That's what
herbs,
they claimed
might have,
last time, and then a bunch of them tested positive. So I don't buy that one,
yeah.
Rob.
So they have these herbs and stuff that they put in there. I never tried them for the medicines and things like that. But
Okay, I
so
believe it.
so
We'll
it's
see what
like,
happens, Rob. If he never tests positive for his entire career, then he's just a phenom. But no one believes him right now. People have called him out and said there's no way this is possible. So because usually in the 100, there's just been little increments all along.
right.
So I think Simone Biles, Rob, I can't think of an athlete that this dominant, male or female, and the things that she does are unbelievable. And she's got 5 moves named after her, and she
Mhm.
hasn't lost an all around since 2013. I would say she's the most dominant and best athlete. In fact, the NBA players are even saying that it was all about Simone Biles. They said, no, we want to get her picture. LeBron James, who you could argue is the best athlete in the world, said, no, it's all about Simone Biles. She's the best, and we want to get a picture of her. Now, I could make an argument for Lionel Messi because he's the best athlete in the most popular sport. I can make an argument for that, but I
Mhm.
don't see. I think she's more dominant than he is.
No, I don't see people pausing and stopping and turning their heads towards the TV when she
Right.
does any of her events. So
So, anyways, that's my argument for her. And Katie Ledecky is probably second, at least among women. And it's nice that 2 people from the United States are that dominant. There's other sports that aren't as popular, aren't there? And like, there's no one in the U.S. that's male that's that dominant to that degree right now.
no,
So, in the world, yeah, Lionel Messi was, but he's at the end of his career, and LeBron's at the end of his career, and Jokic is the best player, and he's got 3 out of 4 MVPs right now. But people don't think he's that much better than everybody else, like the second best player. They just think he's better.
Mhm.
Simone Biles, the difference is between first and second is fairly large for compared to in the all around when she does the all around. So I would argue that she is the best athlete and the most dominant athlete in the world. And I'm sure there's some sports that I'm not familiar with worldwide that people know about. But I've never seen the difference between first and second as being the same as the difference between second and 10th. And one time it was between second and 12th was the same difference between the score. So let us know what you think. Who do you think is the most dominant or best athlete in the world? You can make an argument for a lot of people, whoever's very dominant in their sport. And there's some obscure sports too, I guess. So anyways, that's my take. So we are going to be live 2 to 5 for sure. And that's when track and field starts today, but there's only one final, and that's the 10,000 meters men's. And that we'll be covering that. And also there's 3 swimming finals. And then there's a bunch of preliminaries in track and field. So that'll be on also on NBC. So join us for that. Our normal live show is Eastern time, 6 to 8. But we don't do it next Monday because of the Olympics, and we won't do it during major holidays. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, what are you waiting for? We're looking for 3,000.
yeah,
Your help. We're real close. We're almost at 2,900. And if you like this video, hit the like button. And if you want to donate to the channel, there's super thanks down below. And there's also a link to PayPal. And we'll see you in the next video.
peace out.